much for inviting me here today. As a number of people will know, before I became Chief Executive of HCA, I was the Regional Director for the North East and responsible for the North East region. And one of the things I did when I first started the job in the North East was I came to meet with Amanda and with Ian to talk about the very bold plans that they had for Redcar and for the regeneration of the borough, of which this scheme was a key part. And I think that's one of the things that is really good about what we're seeing today. It's part of a much wider strategy for transforming the borough, and I think marks the start of really bringing about the implementation of the vision that the council have had for the regeneration of Redcar. And it's great to come and see something which I saw as a plan now on the ground, actually happening, with people moving in and being able to move into their homes, which are just of a great standard. I'm looking forward to having a proper look round, but I think even just from looking at the site, you can see how the quality of the investment has the real opportunity to really transform the area. And I think that this investment in South Bank is a catalyst for further investment in Greater Eston, because alongside the investment here, we've seen the start on site, and I believe kind of almost the completion on site of the new Tesco store in the area, which will create 450 jobs, of which a significant number, I think over half, are going to be taken up by local people. So the housing's going alongside that broader investment and the other developments that the Lady Mayoress talked about. So it's very, I think, important to see this as part of bringing confidence and investment back to the area. In addition to the work we've been doing here on the Eco Village, we've also been working through the Housing Market Renewal Transition Fund in partnership with local groups to look at how we can do more to bring existing stock back into use. And that's a key priority of the government. We recently announced in the housing strategy that there'll be an extra £50 million available nationally for the sort of work that you've been doing here, to really refurbish existing homes where they are of a quality and where it's viable to do so. And I think that the project here is a really important start, and further work that we can do through that fund on looking at how it's used to bring homes back into use in this part of Redcar. I think that the main thing I wanted to say today was really to pay tribute particularly to the residents and to the ward members, but particularly the residents who have been patient over a long time and seen big changes in their community, seen clearance of housing, but they've kept working to bring investment and to bring new housing back into this community. And it's a great tribute to their patience, to their determination that we're here today to be able to launch this scheme. And I think the confidence that comes from the investment today is not only a tribute to the local residents, but will be part of and building on the community spirit that exists in this area. And will bring new people in who will be part of that community spirit. I also wanted to just congratulate particularly Gen 2 on both the quality of the housing, but on the fact that in the Eco Village they've been able to use some really cutting-edge technology to build housing which is as good as anything I've seen across various places that I've visited, in my job visiting places across the country. And I believe that we've got triple glazing on these houses. We've got photovoltaics, which you can see from the visuals here and from the houses on site. And we've got something called heat recovery, it says in my speech, which I don't know what that is, but I'm looking forward to it. You can explain to me in great technical detail when we go and have a look. So we're pleased to have put almost £1 million from the Homes and Communities Agency into this scheme, but I think what's important here is this is a partnership between us, the council, Gen 2 and local residents to deliver on this site. And I'm very pleased to see that we'll have 15 new and 11 refurbished homes in what I hope is the first phase of the development in South Bank. So I wish everybody well, particularly the new residents, and I'm looking forward to having a tour and working with the community on how we build on the work that's been started here. So thank you.